What's up guys, welcome back to this channel once again. Kindly if watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like and also comment. To my returning viewers, thank you so much for love, thank you so much for support, for always coming back and watch my video. And critics to my brothers and sisters all the way from the Caribbean country. So guys, in today's video is a combination video is about everyone wants to be a Jamaica or just want to be feel as a Jamaica, because Jamaica has been being the capital of the world has influenced so many people. So in today's video, people they just want to be Jamaicans, and if you don't want to be Jamaicans, they just want to feel like a Jamaica. So kindly guys, before I dive in, let's watch this combination video until the end, and then I'll come back with more comment.
The American dream is a thing of the past, and apparently the Jamaican dream is what many people from developed and developing countries are now seeking by way of getting their Jamaican citizenship. There is the most interesting conversation going on in the comments of my video linked below on this exact topic. So I am going to share some of the reasons that the research show that there are many foreigners from across the world who are now getting their Jamaican citizenship. The first reason, of course, is the lifestyle and the cultural appeal. The beaches, the sunshine, the culture, the music, the food, all the obvious things that make Jamaica beautiful. The second one, of course, is business and economic opportunities. Jamaica's economy is developing, it's booming, or tourism sector is doing brilliantly. And there are people with monies to spend who see lots of opportunities in the country and want to get their Jamaican citizenship, so it is easier for them to do business in the country. The third reason is family and ancestry. I have seen so many comments about people who are of Jamaican ancestry who are really taking advantage of their lineage and getting Jamaican citizenship. Many people too who live in North America, US, the UK, who are seeing deteriorating conditions in those countries, especially from a racial perspective, want to lean back into their roots and have a viable option in the event they were to get displaced in their countries of residency. The fourth reason is around mobility and dual citizenship. Jamaican citizens right now can travel to over 80 countries across the globe without a visa. CARICOM and the broader Caribbean, South America, many countries, Venezuela, Colombia, certain countries in Asia, not to mention Africa. So many countries in Africa where you don't need a visa to travel with a Jamaican passport. Also, the Jamaican government makes it easy to do that. You can actually have dual citizenship. Jamaica operates under the premise that one has to live in the country for at least 5 years, be a lawful abiding citizen, learn the culture, and speak the English language to qualify for Jamaican citizenship. Join the conversation by clicking into the video below and let us know if we are missing any other perspective around why Jamaican citizenship is a trending hot ticket right now.
Everyone wants to be Jamaican. If I was born anywhere else in this world, I would sue my parents. He think God biased because Jamaicans are his favorite people. No cap. Because why Jamaica so enough? Everything we are going with, everything we are more dominate. Jamaica have the prettiest, the sexiest, the funniest, the smartest, the most handsome, the best chef, the best artist. I travel a lot and there's no country I go where they don't play Jamaican music, or I don't see a Jamaican flag or a Jamaican restaurant. Like, per. Anyone that disagree, plain 8, jealousy. Bad man, I go kill no. Come to Jamaica for your coconut.
I mean, bro. That's what you Ghanaians and Ugandans sound like when you're trying to speak patois. Leave us alone. Leave us Jamaicans alone. What are we doing? You Africans, oh my god. Everybody wants to be Jamaican part 2. I'm on to you. I forgot my intro. I don't get it. What is the obsession of being Jamaican? You pick up a Maggie, you're Jamaican. You grab 2 wines, you're Jamaican. Well, okay, if you're grabbing more than 2 wines in the space of like, yeah, you are Jamaican for that, but yeah. You're cheating on girls, you're Jamaican. Yeah, another Jamaican. If you're doing that, you are probably Jamaican. The whole point is, man are not Jamaican. You are from Sudan. We can tell by your forehead. With your bright bloodshot eyes, your yellow eyes. Still somehow managed to sneak in the Jamaican. Every day, Jamaica, 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 what's the obsession? Your skin complexion doesn't even correlate. We can tell. My boy called Thomas is even claiming Jamaica. I just slip it.
No, white black sound. We say Jamaica 60, you know. Yeah, man, happy Independence Day to all the Jamaican them across the world. I'm a family, I'm a friend them. You see me? So make me show you what I go on upon the day here. You see me? Yeah, we have a dumpling and a green banana. You see it? Yeah. And then we have a chicken back. You know what chicken back? And after we done cook already brown stew and curry. All the melon. Right there, you see me? Yeah man, I don't know, Jamaica 60 now, we are full job with you. And we are give thanks every time. That is it.
With Jamaica, right? We have this reverence for Bob Marley, but not just Bob Marley, Jamaica as a whole now. Black people had this real strong tie to it where everybody felt like at some point they wanted to be not Caribbean, they just wanted to be Jamaican just because of the influence of Bob Marley had. And so when we talk about the days where...
I can't agree with that.
You don't... Wait.
I feel like Bob Marley made people want to be more African.
I agree.
He always praised the motherland.
I was going to get to the influence on media today, but people were not walking around with African flags. They were walking around with Bob Marley and Jamaican flags. Yeah. You did not see that in the 90s.
I didn't see people wearing Jamaican flag colors. Like
That's all
maybe the beanies, maybe beanies, but like I'm Jamaican.
You said maybe.
So I know when Jamaicans is repping Jamaicans, and Jamaicans don't even.
It look different and feel different. It's the symbolism of I want this part of Africa. There was no space. Nobody said I want to be Nigerian or I want to be from Ghana. It was this representation that made me feel closer and connected to Africa.
Because Bob Marley really never really like said Jamaica this or be Jamaican.
He was talking about Jamaica and
Selassie, a bunch of African rooted things. So for him to preach what he's preaching, but everybody still want to be Jamaican, I don't think that's what it actually is. I just think that he was like the only representation that came from that part and happened to be Jamaica.
To go through what you guys said, Bob Marley is such an icon, right? He's just one of them. But he was very particular about what he was saying. It's what the truth is African Americans have always wanted something to represent them strong internationally, right? Bob Marley was the strong enough one for them. Yeah, finally. That's not a white person. It's not Bob Dylan. It's not the Beatles. It's Bob Marley, and we love him. You're right. You goddamn skippy witch hopped on Bob Marley.
Did you know that when God was creating Jamaica, he had to sit down and carefully plan this one out? Because how can this little bit of people have so much impact on the whole world? Billions of people. That cannot be by chance. No, sir. It must be by design. Which other nation have some of this greatness, this influence and power without using weapons? God did not hide power in weapons. He hid it in Jamaicans. And here's a real situation. Everybody wants to be, or at least feel like a Jamaican. And that's not nationalism. That's a magnetic pull of greatness. When God designed Jamaicans, he placed greatness, charisma, creativity, speed, resilience in one DNA strand. And science will never explain us. Listen, Jamaica is not just an island. It's the garden where God planted influence. Because influence this strong, you can't teach this in a school. This have to be born.
Guys, there's literally nowhere else in the world, I think, personally, fight me if you want to, but where people go on holiday or to visit and they want to embody the culture of the people. Like when they're there, they want to say, yeah man, they want to say bomba clat. Like it made them feel nice to say bomba clat because they actually want to be Jamaican. That's why I have to tell
about the inclusiveness of the Jamaican culture when it comes to American-born individuals. My experience, I'm first generation American born to Jamaican parents, and growing up, it was always very clear that I am not Jamaican. Like, I am American. Matter of fact, the term used by many of my cousins, specifically the ones that were born in Jamaica, was "you are a Yankee." like literally intercultural bullying. If that's not a term that is coined, I am coining it officially in this video. It creates a complex in us first, second generation Americans, right? You don't feel like you belong anywhere, so you're almost like afraid to claim the culture you were raised in another country, because as a whole you don't meet the standards. You don't have the mark on your arm, your passport is a different color, all these different things. You weren't born there, you didn't go to school there, you didn't, like, you just don't have any ties there other than the fact that your parents are from there. It's almost like intercultural bullying. Feeling ashamed about being born in America, because I'm not ashamed about where I was born. God orchestrated it that way for a particular reason. Is the fact that what people are not understanding, and this is going based off of my personal experience from what I shared throughout my life to other people, but also to people who have commented in various videos about the same debate, is the fact that you make people feel excluded, like, which is ironic considering everything that the Jamaican culture historically represented. I mean, for God's sakes, the motto is out of many, one people.
Attention all yardies. We have a Jamaican crisis in foreign. Not so much in Jamaica. I went downstairs, check your letterbox. Who the fuck tell me to go do that? I run into a friend of mine downstairs. Nice lady. She was introducing me to somebody else. Just introduce me as Chadwick, Mr. Chin, idiot, whatever you want to call me. Do not introduce me and say, oh, by the way, he's Jamaican. It opened up a can of worms. And it happened all the time. Me know so she don't mean any harm. When she say, this is my friend Chad. Oh, he lives upstairs. And he's Jamaican. What do you think the woman say? Really? You don't look Jamaican. You know much right the time I have to go through this, huh? Me I wonder, say, do I have to walk around with me yardie flag, put it on, wear a Jamaican shirt? What am I doing wrong? I just not looking Jamaican to anybody. I need to look Jamaican somehow, and I just seem to feel that taste. Wait, my idea. See if they can take him a kerchief. Me look Jamaican now? No. Me look Jamaican now? Like, what the fuck? How is a Jamaican supposed to look? Me sound like a yardie, me behave like a yardie, me do things like a yardie. How me supposed to look Jamaican?
Why do people wanna be Jamaican so badly, bro? This shit don't make sense, bro. Like, bro, don't you like your own culture, bro? Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, bro, all you people be fucking forcing the Jamaican slang, like, every day. Moving like you're trying to be Jamaican, be like, Bumbaclaw, take me for some real Jamaican boy. Like, bro, it's not every day, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, bro, and the things, yeah, Shatio gets me mad the most. It's the white guys that be saying, yeah, I'm 1% Jamaican. And they be speaking Jamaican like, bro, you ain't 1% for shit, bro. You're 100% Scottish. You're 100% Irish, bro. There's no Jamaican in you, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, be happy of your culture, bro. For example, see me, yeah, I'm fucking Nigerian, you know what I'm trying to say? And honestly, I'm Nigerian and I'm proud, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't be forcing the Jamaican slang. Like, look, Jamaica, it's a good country, man. I give it to them. But obviously, my country's better, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm not gonna, and obviously, you guys, no one can tell me, you guys cannot get onto me by saying, oh, bun Nigeria shit. Like, bro, I'm not gonna vouch for some next up country I'm not from, you know what I'm trying to say? I vouch for the country I'm from, you know what I'm trying to say? So stop trying to be Jamaican, bro. Just be the ethnicity you're from, whether it's like a shit ethnicity. Because at the end of the day, you can't change that ethnicity, bro, you know what I'm trying to say? You gotta stay with that, and yeah, man. So, yeah. Stop trying to wanna be Jamaicans, man, for real. Safe.
The people them who born America, but when born by Jamaican parents, when stop right as a phone if it is. The people them who born America, when have Jamaican parents, when stop as a phone if it is. I have one thing to tell them. Uno is not Jamaican. Okay? Stop saying una Jamaican. Uno is not Jamaican. Uno born by Jamaican parents, but Uno is not Jamaican. Because if I ask Uno which part of Jamaica Uno know, Uno go say Kingston and Montego Bay. Uno know no way. Uno know about trees. Uno know about down a town. Uno know Pavilion Mall. Uno know about Portmore Mall. Uno know nothing, dog. Uno know about the bad coaster them we used to ride on winter where I go to school, the metro them. Uno know about the 82 bus them run from Crossroad to Waterhouse. Uno know nothing, bro. Uno know about Dr. Bird. Uno know about Limelight. Uno know about Waterworld. Uno know about them little party spot there and them little party there, bro. Uno know. Uno don't know nothing, dog. You guys are not Jamaican. Uno know about Black Cherry Sweet. Uno know about Chichi Boom. Uno know about Clappers War. Uno know about Bag Juice. Uno know about Suck Suck. Uno know about Aki War, Mango War. Uno know, dog. We can literally carry on, go downtown or carry on half a tree and run left uno and on the last uno can't reach back on the Airbnb. Uno not Jamaican. Dog, go to stop so that Jamaica. We don't love it, I don't love it culture, but you guys are not Jamaicans. You guys are Americans born by Jamaican parents, okay? Stop saying that Jamaican.
Jamaican people don't accept you if you wasn't born in Jamaica. So what? I've had a lot of comments on a couple of my videos where people are speaking of this issue that they feel when they come to Jamaica, where people in Jamaica or a few individuals in Jamaica don't accept them. I might call them foreigner. I said I'm an English boy or English girl and all them sort of something there. To the degree that they're using it as a reason and a cause for them not feeling like they can be in Jamaica or that they would want to live in Jamaica, or it has an issue on their overall identity or whatever the case may be. This has never actually been something that I've ever suffered with. Absolutely, you hear the people them talk about say, and Jamaica you come from, or the things that they might come up with, but that's their view. And I think it's exactly that. It belongs to them. It doesn't belong to you. What does belong to you is your identity. And if your identity is that you are a British Jamaican or a Jamaican British person, then you are exactly that. That is what you own. Somebody else's perception of your identity is exactly that, their perception. But their perception doesn't define your identity. And it would be true to also say that you are not Jamaican. You coming with something different. You cannot be born overseas and grow up overseas and be influenced with the hybridity of that culture and wider Caribbean black culture and the English people and all of these things fused together and not expect to be like the man where I walk up and down barefoot in a Clarendon. Obviously there is going to be a difference in you and your character and who you are as your identity, but that is okay. If you are a Jamaican British person or a British Jamaican person, that is who you are.
Greetings, blessed love, respect to all Jamaicans, especially the dark ones. Yeah, man. They love the dark-skinned people, them. Big up yourself. You're so beautiful. Me wish Ono could see what me see. Boy. You know, white skin is actually like, what's that word they use in science?
Hello guys, welcome back. I hope you have watched and enjoyed how really people are just want to be a Jamaican or just want to feel like a Jamaicans. And I normally say that Jamaica is a spirit. Jamaica is the country that is not a normal country, it's a spirit. And when we just mention the name Jamaica, it's just a force. Jamaica is a force. It will influence you. That is the influential country that is being taught each and everybody across all over the world. People really love Jamaica so much, and people, they just want to be a Jamaicans or just want to feel like a Jamaicans. And you have seen that lady is so obsessed with Jamaica. He wants to be just a Jamaican. So Jamaica being an island with just approximately around 2.8 million, they have just pull out people across all over the world. They just in love with Jamaica. They just love with Jamaica. And this is some of things that is making Jamaica to be loved so much. Number one is about the beaches and tourists. Jamaica has the best tourist center. So most of the tourists most of the tourists, when they go to Jamaica, they just want to be in Jamaica, because when they go to Jamaica, they will meet so many leaders. They will meet like popcorns, those artists, and also the history that were put there by the Bob Marley and also the Marcus Garvey. So they just want to go and have that times. That's why they just want to go and buy a land in Jamaica, or when they just go to Jamaica, they just want to go back to Jamaica. And this is the sum of things that's making Jamaica, most people wants to be in Jamaica, or just want to feel like Jamaicans. And another thing is making Jamaica to be loved is the reggae music. People are just falling in love with the reggae music, and when they just sing that song, you will find a Jamaicans inside that person. They will just sing the song of that reggae music. And this spirit was started by the Bob Marley, and now they have transferred to Vibes Cartel, Popcorns, and they have been continuing with that songs. And another thing that is making Jamaican people to fall in love with Jamaicans, just want to be part or being a Jamaicans, is about the Rastas. And when you go all over the world, you will find the Rastafaras. Rastafaras, this is the region that really widespread across all over the world. You will find each and everybody a Rastafaras. That is the spirit that is in Jamaica. It's really transferred. And when you find a Rastafara, he or she must be speaking a Patos language. And you'll find that this Patos language is from the Jamaica. And people just love speaking Patos language. This is the love that is really transforming in Jamaica. This is a love that is really loved by the world in Jamaica. And they just want to be part and parcel of Jamaica. And Jamaica has been lifted, so going to Jamaica is no visa card. So people, they have even Africans. When you now African, we might have the direct flight from Africa to Jamaica. So this is some of the reasons they are making people to really in love with Jamaica. World, like also the world stars, those international musicians, when they just tour the Jamaica, they don't want to leave the Jamaica, because Jamaica, when you just go to Jamaica and taste that food and taste that chucky chicken, you have tasted the spirit. So you will love Jamaica. You just want to eat that food, and you don't want to live in Jamaica. That is how really Jamaica has transformed so many people. That's how really Jamaica has becoming a spirit. And I've done a lot of video. People, they have healed in maybe in Jamaica, because Jamaica being the way it is, when you just see Jamaica, if you are sick, because being a Jamaica is all about confidence. Being a Jamaica is all about the spirit. You will feel the spirit, because nowhere, no else Jamaica will leave you. They will just treat you like a Jamaica. They just say Wagwan. That is how. But in other countries, when you go that country, most of people will not treat, when you just say hi to somebody, he may keep quiet, he'll not answer you. But Jamaicans will always come to you, will always come and reach to you. That is the love to Jamaica that has been transformed by the world. That's now the world is just claiming to be Jamaicans. The world is falling in love with Jamaicans. And another thing is Patos language. Language is, this is, if you just speak it language, you are just part of Jamaicans, because all over the world are speaking Patos language. And even you have noticed that this language came in fame with this artist. Normally used to language, that language came in fame. And as I conclude, Jamaica got its fame without using any bullet, without terrorizing. People just loved Jamaica the way it is. And that is how Jamaica came to be conquer the world. Thank you so much for watching me. Remember to subscribe, like, and also comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm your host, Marcos React. Thank you. Bye for now.